I'm so excited to tell you about this place. Hi, it's Henry. I'm here at the Locke de Santa Joana, one of the newest hotels in Lisbon that opened just 2 months ago.
What's really cool is that the site was once a 17th century convent, and through an extensive restoration that lasted 5 years, they've turned what was once a derelict building into an ambitious apartment hotel complex with plenty of amenities, all while blending the old with the new.
And for the last 4 days, it's been my home away from home. So let me tell you all about it.
The Locke de Santa Joana is located in the Marquês de Pombal area and has 370 rooms across 11 categories, ranging from hotel rooms to studio apartments to one-bedroom suites. I stayed in the studio with balcony option. Let me show you around.
Walking to the room, you have the bed right here.
There are USB outlets by the bed, and the bed itself was really comfortable too. Now, they've noted it as a UK king-size bed, but keep in mind that in North American standards, that translates closer to a queen than a king.
Here, you've got this partition wall with frosted glass that leads you into a living room / kitchen area.
The kitchen has all the essentials: sink, stove, cookware and dishes, microwave, refrigerator, and a dishwasher.
Then over here is the bathroom. I really like this brown-purple wall tile.
One of my favorite features was the in-unit washer and dryer combo, which is super convenient for anyone who's on the road for a while. I liked its overall design too. It's decorated with warm, natural tones that feel inviting. Having the kitchen was great. I never did any real cooking during my stay, but being able to make and enjoy coffee in a space that's actually designed for it always made a great, relaxing start to the day.
Oh man, the coffee's pretty good. There is something about this room that I forgot to mention yesterday. So it's a shared balcony with the unit across the hall from me, but isn't this nice?
Now I'd note that the room is small. It's 23 square meters, or about 247 square feet, but they've compensated for it with some clever design choices, like the glass partition that helps to divide the space while allowing light to flow through. And for storage, in addition to the dresser, there's space underneath the bed to keep your luggage out of sight. Let me show you what else the building has to offer though, because there's a lot more to explore. To start, there's the interior courtyard, where you'll find a small pool with loungers and a bar. The pool is definitely more for cooling off than for swimming laps though. It was never really that busy while I was there, but I can see it getting packed during the warmer months. There's a bright and open co-working space, which is sometimes used for events. Café Castro is just off the lobby and sells coffee, snacks, and very delicious sandwiches. There's a good-sized gym open 24 hours a day with several cardio machines, squat racks, benches, and free weights. And just off the pool is the Santa Marta, the one restaurant open at the time of my visit. The menu was largely Italian and was really good.
So the Locke de Santa Joana has a couple of bars that are open right now that I was able to check out last night. The first is Kissaten. It's a Japanese-inspired whiskey bar / listening lounge. I really like the space. It has this really dark, sumptuous vibe to it. It's a bit retro. I really liked it. The second bar that's open right now is called Spiritland. It had a similar decor. They also have a live DJ there with a really cool setup. They do specialty cocktails. It was really tasty. But that's not all though, because I'll have another 3 properties on site opening soon. But I was able to get a sneak peek last night because there was a closed event. I didn't take any videos, but the space is beautiful inside.
As far as the building itself, the exterior is pretty unassuming, but throughout the interior, you'll see touches of the past. Hallway spaces are decorated with azulejos, some of the beautiful ceramic tiles that were recovered from the restoration.
Something else I'd also point out is that the building can feel a little confusing to navigate.
I'm technically on the 4th floor, although it looks a lot higher looking down at the courtyard and pool area below. And that's because the 4th floor of my building corresponds to the street level, which you can see over there. But this being Lisbon and it being very hilly with a lot of different levels, there is another street perpendicular to it that is a lot lower. In fact, that entrance over there is the street level, and the courtyard and the pool actually represents the ground floor, but would be marked -4 on my building, or about 8 floors down from here. I did find myself getting lost several times even with these maps displayed throughout the building. I think it's because there's just so much information and text to process. The property is run by the Locke brand, which specializes in apartment hotels with a focus on design and experiences that you would get from a boutique hotel.
I hadn't actually heard of Locke before staying here. In fact, I found this place through an Instagram ad, but they have properties across about 10 European cities with more coming.
I really like the location of the building too. It's just about a minute's walk away from the Marquês de Pombal metro station and right by Parque Eduardo 7 and Avenida de Liberdade. The area itself was a bit quieter too, and after spending a long day exploring the city, it was nice to be able to unwind here.
The one thing I'd really point out is that the service here has been incredible. Everyone from the front desk to the servers and the bartenders have all been super nice and knowledgeable about the hotel and what it is that they have to offer.
As much as I enjoyed my stay, I do want to mention that the Locke offers the studio with balcony room in several configurations, including this one facing the interior courtyard that I was given at first but didn't enjoy.
Partway through last night, I realized that it wasn't that comfortable being in this specific room. The front window here opens up directly into the courtyard. All night long, I've had people walking right outside my room, sometimes just right outside my door. It feels a little odd. Your option would be to use this one curtain here, which offers just a slight bit of privacy, although you can see right in. And then at night, when you have the lights on inside, people can see exactly what's going on inside. So that's a little weird. You could use the blackout curtain, but then you have no sunlight into the room whatsoever. So I asked the hotel folks if they could accommodate a room change, and they said yes, which I'm very grateful for.
The website doesn't show this room, but does include a disclaimer that says the apartment pictured might not be the exact one you stay in, but this felt like a stretch. And looking through recent TripAdvisor reviews, it seems others had the same experience as me. And this is where I think Locke can improve. By showing these other rooms and having clearer booking options, they can go a long way to make sure that people can make informed choices when they book. Okay, let's talk cost. 4 nights in the Locke Studio with balcony came to €580, or €145 a night. Keep in mind that Locke offers discounts through booking on their website, so it's worth doing that rather than a third-party website. The Locke de Santa Joana has set a high bar for this property, and I think they've met it. I really liked its location, and having interesting options of bars and restaurants on site made staying in an easy choice when you've had a long day out. They've only been open for a couple of months, so of course there's room to refine the experience.
And if you're curious about what I was up to here in Lisbon, check out my next video where I go visit some of the cool marketplaces in the city.
And I'd be curious to know, have you stayed at the Locke de Santa Joana before? Have you stayed on any Locke properties before? Put your thoughts in the comments below.
So thanks for watching, subscribe if you like this kind of content, and I'll see you in the next one.